Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Real Talk Live with Arnett D. Love. It is a pleasure once again to be in your presence. And I just want to say thank you, and thank you again to everyone who had contributed to my birthday, whether it was a phone call, whether it was a text, whether it was a Cash App token of love. I want to say thank you. You just don't know. God put people in place for such a time as this, such a time that is needed. You never know who God may use to bless you. And I just want to thank everybody who contributed in some way to my birthday. It was such a blessing. I had plans to go to New Jersey. Where's it going? Baltimore. And I had plans to go to Baltimore, but my younger sister wanted us to meet up and cook for my father. And so I decided, okay, let's do it. And so I cut off my Baltimore plans, went to cook for my father, and it was just enjoyable. First of all, I didn't have to cook the whole dinner, even though I didn't have the stove at will now because I like my stuff a certain way. But we made it work, and not only did we make it work, we had a good time doing it. Daddy enjoyed himself. I mean, tasting everything. He just ate like a little kid in the candy store. And they actually had me cooking, and y'all know I don't like to cook, but that macaroni and cheese, however you think it looked, it was good. And that cobbler, however you think it looked, it was delicious, especially with some vanilla ice cream on it. I mean, we had so much, well, I shouldn't say so much, but we had just enough. God bless us with just enough for those who came. And I pray that everybody had what they needed on that day. But that day was so special to me because it was my 52nd birthday. And listen, I'm going to tell you, y'all outdid yourselves. The little cash out was cashing. I love it. I thank you. And I'm going to do my best to return the blessing. I'm definitely going to try. So let's pray that I have it in my bank account when y'all start, when your birthday comes. Because I plan to give it right back to you and then some. Press down, runneth over, shaking together, run it over. I plan to give it back to you. I thank you guys for not ignoring special days of your friends, okay? And it means a lot. It means a lot. And I'm the type of person that's going to be so grateful. So listen, with that being said, I'm already looking forward to what I'm going to do for Christmas, who I'm going to spend Christmas with, what we going to cook and all that stuff. I'm looking forward to it. But I'm more so looking forward to traveling. I'm ready to travel now. I'm ready to get out there. God has blessed me, has truly shown me favor. And so, a lot of people be like, you don't go to church every Sunday and you this. Well, no, I don't. Ever since I was hurt by church folk, okay, because I wasn't hurt by the church. I was hurt by church folk. Church is in me. So ever since I was hurt by church folk, I'm real decisive on where I go to serve and worship. Who I listen to, who I sit under matters to me. And now you can say I just go for the word. You can just go for the word. That's you. But who I sit under matters to me. And so, I'm very decisive when it comes to where I'm going to worship. But, and for a while I worshiped online with a church in Michigan. Yep, I sure did. Paid tithes and everything. I sure did. So as much as I could. I ain't gonna say much, but I paid. But what I'm saying is I go where it's going to make me happy. If I'm sitting in the congregation and I'm thinking, man, this person, this, and this, I know for a fact that they did this, and this, I can't even concentrate on the sermon because I'm concentrating more on what I know that how this individual affected me personally. I mean, I'm not, I'm talking about me, not anybody else, no gossip or anything. So I can't just sit under anybody. But let me tell you, my my soul. I'm anchored in God. I am anchored. I am determined that regardless of where I am, what I do, I'm going to serve him. My whole demeanor has changed for the better because of him. And so I'm anchored. So there's nothing that a person can do to me that's going to turn me against him. The church is in me, though we should serve, and worship with others, but the church is in me. So even though I was hurt by church folk, it wasn't going to turn me away from God. And God has tremendously blessed me in 2024. But if anybody remember, if you pull back some of my videos, the first thing I said, hey Roy, the first thing I said was, I am not coming to play with y'all in 2024. That's the first thing I said. I didn't specify how or why or anything like that, but I said I wasn't coming to play in 2024. And let me tell you, he wasn't coming to play either. He has tremendously shown me favor through people that I would not think that would have shown me any kind of attention. God will show you favor. And he has done that in 2024. If he doesn't do anything else for me, and I know this is what people would call a cliche, but if he doesn't do anything else for me, he has certainly done more than enough. And I am more than grateful for the things that he has done. But guess what? He's going to continue to bless me because he is building my table right now in the presence of my enemies. And I am going to be able to sit at that table and look, it's going to be so much I'm going to have to share. I'm going to have to give it away. See, that's what you do with your blessings. You're blessed to bless someone else, and you have to remember that your blessings are not just for you. Yes, you can enjoy the good things and all that, but you still in some way or some matter have to bless somebody else. So that is what I'm thankful. I am so thankful to see another year and also to be able to bless someone else and talk about the blessings that I have received. Nothing is perfect in my life. It's definitely not, but I'm working towards perfection. It'll never be perfect, but I can always work towards that. And the person that I serve is perfect. And he wants the best for me. So that's all I can sit here and depend on and wait for, because I know the best is yet to come. And I want y'all to know. Now, you done heard my testimony. Let me pour into you right now. The best is yet to come. Or should I say, your best is yet to come. Continue to do the things that are right. Continue to treat people properly with respect, the way you want to be treated, and know that your good is coming. Your better is coming. And guess what? You can expect it. I expect my blessings. Even though I may not deserve them, even though they're not guaranteed, but we should expect our blessings when we are obedient to the word of God, when we are treating people with care, when we are respecting others, when we are taking care of those who cannot take care of themselves. We should expect our blessing, and there's nothing wrong with that. We don't tell God that he owes us. He owes us absolutely nothing, but you expect your blessings, and that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me in the right direction. That's what keeps me away from temptation, because I know that temptation stops me. It puts a block in between me and my blessings when I fall into temptation. So I resist temptation because I'm expecting my blessing. And I know I cannot get a blessing unless I do the right things, unless I live righteously. And so I ask you, even if you're not have that connection with God the way I do, okay? There's still a mannerism that we must have. We still must respect others. We still must treat them with kindness, and most of all with love. And if you desire, because I don't push religion on anybody or Christianity, because that's what I'm a Christian, religion, I have a spiritual connection. But I don't push that on you. I'll talk to you about it, and I'll tell you about my blessings so that you will want to know more. You understand? So you will desire more, and then we can talk about it. But I'm not pushy, but I want you to know, start off just by respecting people. Start off just by, showing courtesy, common courtesy. Start off by caring about others and sharing what you call your blessings. Share them with others, okay? I mean, I'm not just saying you get $1 million and you share half of it. I'm saying do something nice for someone. I desire to do a lot of stuff for others, and I know that God is going to open that up so that I can do so, and he's going to make a way that I can bless others more than I'm blessing. So a lot of times you will get me asking for help on social media. No, it's not for me, but it's for others. And I always like to keep people's dignity. So I don't even, of course, I would never say their name or tell you where they are and this, that, and the other. Nope. I just want to know, can you help me help somebody else? Because I'm just a nobody. I'm just a nobody trying to be a conduit to help other people. So I want you to take something back from this episode of nothing more, the fact that your blessings are given to you so that you can bless someone else. Don't be selfish, okay? And then always treat people the way that you would like to be treated, that you desire to be treated. Talk to them the way that you desire to be talked to. If you can't say anything nice, and I know y'all done heard this time and time again, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Let it go. Let it go. And just because a person is nasty to you doesn't mean you have to respond, because 9 times out of 10, that their person is miserable. That person is going through some stuff that nobody can help them with. They need to turn to the only person that their help comes from. Because even with you arguing back and forth with them, you are just feeding the fire that they have built up inside of them. It's not going to help them if you go get the fussing with them, going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Let it go. Because people want to talk. My grandma used to say they talked about Jesus. What's wrong with them talking about you? Hey. That's how she used to talk to me. And it's all true. They're going to talk. They have talked about the best of us. They have talked about the best of us. But it be these same people that has issues going on in their lives, issues going on in their health, just different little things in their minds that's not right. You never know what they got going on, but do not include yourself in their misery. We can't do it. I would not allow you to take away from my peace and my happiness to be a part of your misery. I can't add to your misery. I want everybody to have a peaceful life, an enjoyable life. I want that for everybody, because see, your misery is not doing anything for me. Just like your riches aren't doing anything for me. Yes, you bless me and I appreciate it and I thank you. I go on about my business, and if there's one day I can do something for you that will not jeopardize or compromise my integrity, of course I'm going to do it. But see, we have to be careful. Here we go. It's coming. We have to be careful on what we receive from people and how we receive it and what are the terms of the receipt. Because too many times we allow people to compromise or to make us compromise our integrity, compromise what we would normally do, our morals and values, because of the what? Almighty dollar. Because the love of money is the root of all evil. It's not money. You have to know how to handle it. But the love of money is the root of all evil. And we have some people who will sell their souls to man for the love of money. And why on earth would you sell your soul to a person that cannot make miracles happen, a person that cannot put you in heaven or hell, a person that cannot heal you? Why would you sell your soul to a person that is powerless? Why? Because eventually when you do that, that money is going to make you do something funny. That money gonna have you running around here looking like a fool and a coward and a weak person. That money is something else. And let me tell you, I would rather to have respect than somebody to respect my money. Or I would rather have respect or rather than to be running behind some person like a little puppy or puppet behind their money. I'd rather be broke and people respect me, be broke and can look in the mirror and respect myself because I didn't sell out for some money. See, there's a difference when you treat people accordingly to how they treat you. There's a difference when you don't let a person over here and over here tell you how to receive someone else. And when you learn about someone else for yourself, there is a difference. A lot of people want to put titles on it. Oh, sell out. Oh, sell out. But no. Who's really selling out when you come against your own kind? Who's really selling out? I can't get enough of this conversation, baby. Who's really selling out when you try to keep your own down? Crab in the buckets. Who's really selling out? See, y'all know I'm going to come back to this because I have been hit with this so many times. I have been called a sellout by some people that that aren't even respected in the community. You must think you are, but you're on a level higher than which you really are in your mind. You need to go back and reevaluate how people treat you. You forget that you are the worker bee. You forget that you are the person that they call on when they need dirt happening. You forget that you're the person that they call on when they need something started. You forget, and then you look at me and you see that I get the respect that you want. And you think you're going to get the respect that I get because you talk down on me and you talk down on these people over here to the people that actually shows me respect. It makes me laugh because I told you clowns are made to be laughed at. So I normally sit back and enjoy the show, but I want to let my lovelies understand. I want y'all to hear me. Respect yourself at all times, and then people will have no choice but to respect you. At times, you're going to feel so low, you're going to feel so all alone, but you got to be able to get up in the morning and look yourself in the face and know that I am proud of who I'm looking at. That's what you have to do. And if you can't do that, I need you to start again and regroup, rebrand yourself, reevaluate your situation and move accordingly, right? Move accordingly. You don't have to be in everybody's business. You don't have to be liked by everybody, because most of the people that don't like you don't even like themselves. Don't even like themselves. Y'all, but listen to me. You're going to hear it me now, and you're going to realize it in the morning that I'm telling you the right thing. Most people who do not like you don't like themselves, especially when you haven't said a hey or a bye or anything to them. They don't know you, but they don't like you because they're not you. Because they're not you. And I don't push envy. We're not supposed to be envious of anybody, but we cannot deny that it exists. They don't like you because they're not you. They can't get the respect that you get, and you have done nothing but stood 10 toes down, toe to toe, eye to eye with people and told them how they're going to treat you. And because they don't have it in them to do the same thing, they want to knock you because you're not a go along to get along type person. Look at me, for example. Y'all remember 4 years ago what I went through? You remember I didn't go along to get along. I didn't bow down, and I would never kiss the ring. Some of y'all still kissing the ring. Why? And you have gotten nothing but laughed at and talked about, disrespected. And if they're not doing it to your face, they're doing it behind your back. You feel it though, because you know when people don't respect you. Around here kissing the ring. Love will never kiss the ring. And they know it. Everybody know it. And I get respect. People y'all wish would call and text you, calls and text me. People you wish would send you tokens of love on your phone, sends me tokens of love on my phone. When I won the election, oh baby, I got gifts. I got gifts by the same people that y'all want to say I sold out to. No. It's not a sellout. It's how people treat you. You treat people accordingly. Forget about people trying to control your minds and control your friendships and your relationships. Forget that. Why do anybody need to be in that much control over another person? Ask yourself that, and then make your decision if that's the type of atmosphere you want to be in when somebody trying to control you. You're not pleasing to them unless they can control you. Come on. We only here to please one entity, one person. Why are you trying to please man? Let's get it together, people. Let's get it together. Then see, the hard part is over. The easy part is respecting yourself. Everything that you have done thus far is done. It's over. Let's rebrand. Let's start standing up for ourselves. Let's start making moves. Let's start giving back to the community. Let's start taking care of people who can't take care of themselves. Let's start doing that. Let's start being kind. Let's start being kind, because you never know what a person is going through. Just because I'm sitting before you right now and I'm live, just because I'm live before you doesn't mean I don't have something heavy on my heart. You never know what a person is going through. But a person that's used to struggle know how to make it look good. Know how to make it look good. And if you're not there yet, that's what we need to be working on with you. Making your struggle look good, because you have that faith that you're going to get through it. You understand it's just a process, and this process you have to go through in order to get to where you need to be. And you don't need anybody telling you how to live your life. This is your process. This is your journey. You have to get through it, and you will get through it. You will get through it. Okay? So I want y'all to, we manning up and womaning up, if that's a word. We doing that in 2025. We not walking in 2025 the same weak way we did, or cowardice way we did in 2024. We're not letting anybody tell us what's best for us, and we haven't evaluated it for ourselves. We're not doing that anymore. Okay? And we're used to struggle. We're used to being underdogs. And we're going to get through any and everything. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to get through any and everything together. Together. Okay? So look, this part of my broadcast today, I didn't want to be too long, because I do plan to come back on with possibly a guest tonight. But I wanted to make sure that I was with you somewhere around 2 o'clock. But I want to put that in your spirit. We have to be thankful for what we have. It doesn't matter about what we want. God would give us the desires of our heart as long as we are obedient, and it would come in due time. So we don't have to rush him, and we don't have to rush ourselves. Take in what we have little by little. Enjoy it. Be grateful for it. Be thankful for it. Share what you can with others. Share something. Share something. People call me, text me, message me all of the time asking for assistance. All the time. I don't have it in my house. I don't have it in my car. It's not in my office. But I get to work. Boots on the ground. Put your boots on the ground to help other people. And I promise you, all the blessings that you require, that you're asking of, will be given to you. Just be thankful for what you have and what you can do, and know that God will reward you. Listen, God loves you. I love you. Make sure you love yourself. Go on and love someone else. Until we meet again, may you be tremendously blessed. And my next broadcast, we're going to get down and talk real talk. All right, y'all take care now. Happy New Month.